Howdy YouTube, Ben with Can Be Woodworking here. And today we're going to talk about setting up the air assist for your new Hydra laser from OneLaser. Let's get started. As you can see, we're here at the back of the machine. We've already got our exhaust fan installed in the ducting. Covered that in my last video. Today is a fairly simple one. We're just going to be attaching this inline air assist to the back of the Hydra 9. This one you don't really need any tools for. I would recommend using Teflon tape for one part of this. I don't have any here to show you. I'll get that in my next video. It should work pretty well without it, but anytime you're connecting brass fittings and using air, it's a good idea to use Teflon tape to prevent leaks. But let's go ahead and get started. As you can see, this is pretty simple. We've got our air pump here. This came with the Hydra unit itself. And along with that, we've got this blue air tubing. One side has a brass fitting. As you can see, that's the side that we're going to use Teflon tape on when we get to that step. And the other side is just blank, no fittings, and I'll show you where that goes. So actually, that's going to be our that'll be our second step. The first step is going to be to connect this brass fitting to this side of your air pump. So it just threads right in. And if you're putting Teflon tape on here, I recommend just one layer thick, just one strip right around those threads. That's going to help you get an airtight seal on this thing. So like I said, this is fairly simple, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. Just go ahead and thread that in. You don't need to torque this. There are some flats on here if you wanted to put a wrench on it. In my experience with these air fittings, you don't want to over-tighten them, especially if you're using Teflon tape. This thing's not going to leak on you at a pretty, like a firm finger tight. So that's all you need. Firm finger tight, just like that. And we're attached. All right, as you can see back here on the back of the machine, so if I'm facing the back of the machine, this is to my right. It's to the right of where the air ducting goes for your fan. And it's just going to be this little fitting right here. And this is actually a really simple operation. We'll go ahead and grab the air pump. We're going to take this end of the tubing that doesn't have a fitting on it, and you're just going to insert that into this outlet here. You'll feel a little tiny click as it gets into place. Now the sticker on mine says Air Assist 55 PSI max or 400 kPa max. So you can see I just inserted it there. I'll go ahead and give you a close-up of what that port looks like, but it would be pretty hard to get this on the wrong port. All right, for the last step, we're going to use this dedicated power outlet on the back of your Hydra. It's on the opposite side from where we just plugged that tube in, and it's actually labeled Output Air Pump 115 volt. So when we turn our Hydra on, it's actually going to power our exhaust fan and our air assist for us. So we'll go ahead and take the zip tie off of this power cord and I'll show you how it plugs in, and then we're done. And plug it in. And that's all there is to it. This is a fairly simple operation, no tools required. I do recommend that Teflon tape, but you should be all set. There's really one last accessory that needs to be added to this Hydra before we're ready to start laser engraving, and we'll cover that in our next video. That's the chiller. I do want to show you this air pump. It does come with some rubber feet on the bottom, which is great. You can just go ahead and tuck it behind your machine, set it on the floor, and it won't go anywhere. It shouldn't walk at all with these rubber feet. All right, folks, thanks for joining me today as we hooked up the air assist for the Hydra laser from OneLaser. I really appreciate you all taking the time to watch these videos. It's a lot of fun to make them, and I'm learning this laser as I go. I'm expecting my chiller to get here in just a few days, I think 3 days, talking to Sakura, that's what he told me. And I'm looking forward to that. I'll show you all how I set that up, and then we'll fire this thing up for the first time, and I hope you're as excited as I am. If you have a laser on the way, I know the communication and the tracking of packages, especially international freight deliveries like these, it can get frustrating. I wish I could help you more, but I will say that my experience working with OneLaser and their customer service has been fantastic. Every time I've reached out to them, they've been really quick to respond. They've gone above and beyond in a lot of cases, especially getting me that chiller. So it was supposed to come in the crate with my laser, and it didn't. Neither did my Pyburn Omni Rotary, which future video I'll be setting that up and aligning it. But they were really quick to get those shipped out to me and been communicative. So my advice would be to stick with it. I think just, with my limited knowledge about lasers, just walking around this machine and looking at the craftsmanship, a lot of care and attention and detail went into this. So I think it's a good product. I think your patients will be rewarded, and that's my recommendation. And good luck to all of you. Thanks.